I have an image on there. It's of a girl and a guy kissing. One with blue hair, one with red hair. Who are you talking about? Me? Cause no, cause I remember you saying that earlier. That's why I said that. Yes, the two people kissing. You can see it. So my warlock is the closest to 600. I can hear myself. Yeah, I wouldn't lie about my light level. That's. I forgot I completed a match with the Gambit. I'm gonna go on the private match right quick. It's gonna require me switching all these. Hold on, let me switch the game options. I don't know if it'll do anything. Oh, I forgot. I didn't change the settings, so now it's gonna take a little bit. You don't get your super right away. You gotta do something to get your super. I ain't even changed the map, none of the settings, nothing. Like
Rumble.
So you see, I can't point at it, but there's things to the left, bottom left. That's my grenade, my melee, and my rift. Since I'm a warlock, I have a rift. That's the only class that have rifts. This heals you, and if you already have full health, it gives you an overshoot. But once you step out of it, you no longer have it. And once you step back in it, you get it. My grenade, I can either just regularly toss it or hold it. It'll make it. It'll do more damage when I hold it like that, and when I release it, it'll come out like this, doing more damage. And then this is my melee. You gotta see the effect. I gotta hit somebody to actually see the effect. Now, I'm gonna switch to one of my favorite weapons. That's just my opinion. Don't let that bother you. This is my opinion. But not the sleeper bullet. That's a one tap. You get hit by that, you're automatically dead. You can forget it. This is called sleeper simulate. You said you played D1, so it's like, if you ever played that Wrath of the Machine raid, huh? Oh yeah. True. Oh, and the Warlocks is the only class that can float like this. Titans can float, but to an extent. Like our class is the only class that can stay floating for a little bit longer than the other classes. So a Titan can float, like it'll do that, but you know it's only for a little bit of time. Us, we could literally just and then float like back down like a fairy. I'm gonna go on the Crucible for a little bit to test out not test out because I already know how the warlock works, but to show you how I be in action with the warlock. I'm just really trying to show you my super. This is my favorite super. You know, you got your ARs, your shotguns, snipers, and all that. Now the weapons have perks. You want to look at them, and they have perks on the weapons. So when you get weapons, don't automatically think like, oh, it's a higher light level than my last one, let me put it on. Look at the perks, because it's not all the guns and the perks for those weapons are good for the weapon. So you may have a really good weapon, but the perks on them are bad. You could put perks on those weapons, I believe, but you gotta have it in your inventory. Like, you can't just say, oh, I want that specific perk, and it had not be in your inventory. You gonna see me rage on this game, but yeah, cause you got those moments where you basically, like in Gambit, I hate playing with randoms because when I do, I be like, yo, they could be helping me with, they over there doing their own thing, like they ain't got stuff to do. Like I'll be finding myself doing stuff by myself. That's why I like playing with other people, at least one other person, if not a full team. Stormcaller. Stormcaller. In D1, they used to be my favorite freaking super, cause my friends used to hate me like in PvP. They used to hate me doing that crap, cause I would just like a landfall on them.
Only 5 minutes left.
Now this is Nova Warp. This has a good amount of range and it'll do a lot of damage. It's best to show you what my super does in action, rather than me just showing you what it does. So I'm gonna go and I'm gonna do. That's Nova Warp. So how in D1 you had, that's a new one they added for Warlock. So instead of it being Nova Bomb, which they still have, it's a Nova Warp. It's like a more enhanced version of Nova Bomb. We have two new supers. Oh, that's what you mean. Yeah, we got 3 supers. I have Nova Warp, I have Dawn Blade, and then I have Stormcaller. Hold on, let me switch to Dawn Blade. Dawn Blade is a new one, like an entirely new one. It's gonna take a little bit to recharge, but Dawn Blade is an entire new. So you know how I don't know if you knew, or remember, but in D1 how you had how the Warlocks have self-res. This is just a more enhanced version of that. So they don't have self-res in this one for Warlocks, but the one I was just doing. Nova Bomb. Stormcaller. And Nova Warp. What I'm about to show you now is Dawn Blade. You might like Dawn Blade.
3 minutes left. You're in the lead.
No, but Nova Bomb now, it can track you. So say if somebody threw a Nova Bomb at you, it's a really big ball instead of the one you seen in D1. It's a really big bomb ball, and it'll track you this time for a certain period of time. So instead of it just being like, oh, you missed it, no, that you have an attunement, which is the branch of the super, where it'll track you. You know, you still got these type of. So most of the stuff from D1 is still here, like the supers and the abilities, but some of it's changed. And each, yeah, like I said, Warlock always have they rifts. Titans always got their walls. It's basically you do your bounties. The more bounties you do, the more gear to level up with you'll get. It's a rift. So say if I take damage from something, I can heal myself. I'm the only class. The Warlock is the only class that's able to heal themselves. I hope the time don't run out by the time I freaking get this super up.
1 minute left. You're leading.
You said my sister? Wait, say it again, cause I didn't hear you, Papa. My sister don't play this game. I'm about to go back in orbit.
30 seconds left. You're leading. Hold fast.
Now let me change the game options. Oh, you know what it is? It's probably because I ain't got nobody else to play with. That's probably why. It's probably because I ain't got no let's see, video. Oh yeah, here it is, cause it's mayhem. Mayhem. So now I can show you each super when I want to. So I showed you Nova Warp. I'm about to show you Dawnblade.
Mayhem. Show me everything, Guardian. No limits here.
Alright, let me. You watching? Alright, so I'm gonna show you Dawnblade. It's 3 total. They just have things called attunements where like it's like, see how I do that, right? I think. Of the Burning Maw. Now I'm switching from that to Stormcaller. See, now, remember how Stormcaller was when you saw the Warlock, you know, floating towards you with the electricity? This is an attunement to Stormcaller. So instead of it being like just straight, you know, electricity out their hands, this is like a Kamehameha. And I get the direct where it goes. It's basically what it is, a Kamehameha. Like, look. And I direct where it goes. You see how? You see, and I'm gonna show you a difference. I'm in this one. This is the other one, the regular Stormcaller. Yeah, this is the regular one. I'm gonna change the back. Yeah. Cartel, you would invite me while I'm off the game. And let me show you the other part of Void. I realized, I swear to God, I changed classes. I didn't. And then like this, I think this is Nova Bomb. See? See how see, then that's Nova Bomb. The one you used to on D1. The other one I showed you, the other Nova Bomb, that's the one that tracks. But it gotta obviously have an enemy nearby for it to move. Like, with the new, this is the ones, the new ones that I showed you, like the new ones I showed you. That's the ones for the DLC. Now I'm about to show you Titan. I'm about to show you the Hunter. No, I'm gonna show you the Titan first. Since, you know, that's what you was on, I'm gonna just... At the end of the day, if you like the Titan, you... Who left the party? Oh, Pod just left. The hunters, in my opinion, are the ones that die the most. Or the quickest. Not because they're like... But, mm-hmm. Alright, so now I'm gonna show you Titan. Show you each of their classes. They brought... Yeah, one of the classes that I hate from Titan is that freaking... What is that? It's that, It's in the arc. I forgot what it's called. Death from Above. I hate that. That annoys the crap. Yeah. He'll be floating in the air and they'll slam right down on you. I hate that.
Mayhem. You signed the waiver. Now explode each other.
Okay, now I have hammers. You know, your regular hammer. Do I have the other? Yeah, see, we're talking about, have the other parts for this? You know, I don't got the burning maul. That's the one I don't have. It's the one where you can actually hold the big behind hammer and you swing it around. Now for Sentinel, I think I have the, it explode. Yep. And, you know, you got this Sentinel. Do I have the other entombments for this? I probably don't. Let me see what this one is. And then you got your usual striker. I hate this to have it. You know how they can do that with a stair melee. I can't show the new ones because I don't have the new ones for this one. Or the newer ones.
5 minutes. Could go your way. Could go theirs.
I have not been on my hunter in like the longest of times. That's sad. I haven't been on my hunter like for like a whole year, maybe longer than that.
Mayhem.
Now hunters can't
Once
float.
more onto the breach.
They can only jump like this. Now what is, oh, this Arc Strider. The little pole dances. You got Arc Strider. Now you have your usual Night Stalker. You know, the bow. I think this is the one where you can throw multiple of them. So instead of it being just one, it's multiple. I think you got the Shadow Bomb. I'm invisible. I think they have a shot. Like, yeah, that. You see what I just did? It's a little dodge. And then with this one, this is Gunslinger. You know, with your little pistol, fire pistol. So instead of it just being one shot, it's multiple shots, but it's less damage. So instead of you just doing one shot and it's a one shot kill, it's less damage, I think. But the person who could explain this hunter class more than I can is my buddy who's coming home soon. Cause he has most of the stuff he has most of the stuff for the hunter class, and then cause he's the hunter and I'm the warlock. And the name I shall not speak
Plenty
has
of time
the Titan.
to fight.
But yeah, that's mainly it. For all the classes, all their abilities.
Oh, look what you have.
Yeah, but that's really much it for that.